Hey, today we're going to chat about how to take the information that you see on your AO scan reports and actually apply it to your everyday life to improve your health. So the main thing to remember about these frequency scanning reports is that it's frequencies. It doesn't necessarily mean it's your chemistry or that it's physically manifested. It could mean that, but it might not mean that. So the first thing is to think in broad categories, because additionally, there's no way that Solex could put every frequency on the planet Earth into the scanner. So it chose the most common categories. And if there's anything that's similar to a frequency, it'll just kind of go to the closest frequency possible. So like for bacteria example, there must be trillions of bacteria on the planet Earth, but there's only so many categories for bacteria in the scanner. So if there's a bacteria that's similar in frequency, it'll just show up as that similar frequency, if that makes sense. So you really don't want to obsess too much over specifics. You want to think in broad categories. Think, the category of blood, the category of digestion, the category of toxicities, or hormones, or inflammation, etc. So you're just looking for where you're the most out of balance in your frequencies in specific categories. And then you can say to yourself, wow, I'm getting all of these imbalances in my liver category. What can I do to improve the health of my liver? Or I'm getting all these imbalances on heavy metals. What can I do to detox heavy metals? So it's better to think in broad categories versus specifics. Now, sometimes it is specific and sometimes it is physically manifested. I would say you want to think about patterns as well. So if you do not have an AO scan and you're not scanning yourself, you want to get with a practitioner that can scan at least 3 or 4 scans to look for what's showing up consistently and at least 3 to 6 scans or so, and you can track patterns like what's showing up every time. And that will give you a little more clue of what may be more physically manifested. If you are struggling with a chronic illness or you have a disease process or major symptoms, you might want to take these reports to your primary care physician or a holistic doctor of some kind and see if they can maybe connect the dots or have some information that perhaps is missing in your standard blood work and provide some more insight as to how they're going to help you get better. So bioresonance scanning is really best done in a series of scans. Now, if you're generally healthy and you want to use the scan in your daily life, the scanning software is actually designed for daily use, which I do recommend. Like myself, I'm generally a healthy person. I like to scan myself daily. I like to look for patterns of what's showing up so that I can make decisions in my lifestyle where I should focus my energy. So using myself as an example, what's showing up on my scans recently in patterns is that I need to take care of my eyes, my eye health, and my liver health. So it's nice to be able to see on a scan that I have some imbalance in these areas and not to freak out about specifics, but just to look in general categories. What can I do to improve my eyes? What can I do to protect, improve my liver, which actually go together in Chinese medicine. Those things are very much connected, the liver and the eyes. So I'm getting insight as to which direction I should go in with my lifestyle. The scanner is supposed to make you more accountable to improve your lifestyle so that the frequencies in your body are ideal or are in homeostasis. It's like a great accountability partner showing you in detailed reports what you need to work on, so that it's not vague. It's not like I have these symptoms and I have no idea why. Many people who struggle with illness or chronic symptoms are constantly trying to chase like the cause, right? And what's nice about the scanner is that it will bring in your emotions into play, your chemistry, your physical body, environmental factors, which usually it's a combination of all of those things that leads to the level of health that you're experiencing. So what's nice is that the information on the scan or these scans forces you to think holistically and consider many factors that are contributing. So it's an educational tool. It's really empowering if you know how to have the right mindset and to look at these reports and then apply it into your daily life versus feeling confused and overwhelmed. And of course, if you need help with this, I'm happy to be of service. You can reach out to me. Feel free to ask me any questions, or if you don't have a scanning device, I'm happy to offer a remote scan service for you. And again, I'm here for you if you have any questions.